I am a complete idiot. I forgot to start my multi-stream and just got here on Twitch. Alright, so for those of you who are just joining me up onto YouTube and Kick.com, I do apologize.
This is my book, and I'm gonna read it!
Yeah. I'm having a cat attack me. What I'm doing is creating some early Christmas ornaments. From what I could find from will you stop that? Look at this. It just wants to hog all the limelight and the attention. The Mr.NoPony show is being interrupted by this random cat attack. This random attack of animals. It keeps attacking all the time. Come here, you. I love you. No. But, anyway, you could actually do the normal eye splice with it. You could do ribbons, whatever you like. Personally, I like doing this. Oh. Go ahead and, I am very awkward at this. I've always been more the crafty type than the I build large things, the manly type-ish, I guess. Alright. By doing this, I'm going to show this once on screen. Let me go ahead and explain what I'm going to do. I am going to take this. I want you guys to see. I'm going to go to the very tip of it. I'm doing this. You know, you could always just put it forward and lock it in. And we lock it in. Make sure both are done. See, you don't want that. You don't want that coming out. So undo. Make sure both pieces, at least a little bit of both pieces, are in there. Make sure all of that. And make sure you're tightening it down, not loosening it up. Now, watch what happens. I'm going to do this very slowly. Hold your finger there. Just twisting that up. I did that very slowly for you guys so you could see. And voila. This creates a nice tight twist so you don't actually lose it. Make sure this is facing forward and just over like this. Voila. See? Not that bad. Very easy. Why don't I just put the excuse me. Hi. Yes, Heidi. Yes. Yeah. Yes, the kitty kitty. You sure about that? You wanted to be the attention hogger for that much? You just want to occupy one of my hands. You just want to occupy it all this time? Is that it? That's all you want? That's adorable. That's cute. But I need you just to play on your own. Don't play with the other kitties. Don't play with the other kitties. I know they don't want to play with you, but try to play with them. Alright, toss that all to the side. That's trash. Alright. So, and as you can see, there you go. Nice. Right? Set the drill off to the side. Alright. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We are going to be creating more and more. I have a thing about making 4, but I only have 3 current Pink Rangers. So I will be looking for a 4th one. But I do have That's interesting. I just noticed that. See, they have the full address on the bottom of this figure, along with a long serial number, I'm guessing. Now on this one, they just have a serial number. That's pretty interesting. You could can you tell there's a difference? Not really. Other than that, you could tell if it's first generation or second generation. There's something new. See? First generation, before they did all that, had their address on the bottom, so that's pretty cool. Got your little Power Rangers logo, modern Power Ranger logo right there at the bottom too. So yeah. Now let me go ahead and get this little screwdriver back in. I mean. Sorry, I forgot about turning down the volume. Just a lot easier. Yeah. Sure it's dead center. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn our little tray to the area we want. Set out. Let's go ahead and point it downward. We're going to set this out here. We got 4 Blue Rangers. I was lucky enough to find these. I know one more of these red ones, where another red one is at. I did not buy it because I wasn't sure if I needed it, but if I knew, I would get it. One thing else is different, they actually added more plastic to it. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. When they put the card in, it actually it was heated to the to the sides. I think is that what they did with all the blue ones? Or no, just this one. That's funny. Let's see, what does he say? The brains of the team and battleground technician. I don't get it. So this describes Billy, but this does not describe Kimberly. Or, yeah, Kimberly or Kat. Ready for action against Lord Zed and his evil alliance. Aliens. Whatever. You hope that third parties actually understand their marketing? No. Anyway, so I do know the pliers are not going to help me out too much. Oh. The magnet might, but I'm just going to set those aside. And again, my fingers feel swollen. We are going to try and get inside that head of his. There we go. And now we are going to slowly there we go. Get it as close to the bottom as we possibly need and twist to look forward. It's a little off kilter, but it'll work. And we just place them aside. I'm going to be doing this to all the Rangers. It's just going to be, after we're done with this, we'll probably just go ahead and play some video games. I don't think I really want to play Final Fantasy 9 again. Let's try for a better center point. Yeah, that looks like it'll do just fine. Oh. And that's why rubber like heads are really hard to hard plastic plus rubbery. So damn. That already bent. There we go. Little pressure, twisting. There we are. I think that should do it as much as possible. Next we bring in our little drill. No! Come on. Come on, I just want to get inside your head. I'm just going to turn you into a Christmas ornament. That's all. There we go. Got it this time. There we go. One final twist to the front. All done. There we go. The reason I'm actually doing this is because Hallmark, in their infinite wisdom, only releases the Green Ranger each year. And sometimes you'll get the Red Ranger. But they don't release the rest of the Rangers. It's the same thing with the ponies. They release certain ponies. I get a Pinkie Pie, I get that, this and that. But I don't get an Applejack, a Fluttershy. I don't get a Rarity. I think I have Twilight Sparkle in her Alicorn mode. Pinkie Pie. And one other character. My brain is shutting down because I can't remember. I think it might be Apple. AJ, give me a second. Let me go check. I keep one as a display so I do know where to look. Ah, yes, of course, Rainbow Dash. So we don't get Fluttershy, we don't get Applejack, we don't get Rarity. Which, by the way, Rarity would have probably been the best seller during Christmas. I know they stuck to the rainbows because of Rainbow Dash, but honestly, that was probably not... Rainbow Dash was way too saturated as a pony. And this is the reason why the meme of Applejack being a background pony is because she had the least amount of merchandising out there. Now, I'm pretty sure you could probably turn... Hey, if you guys got the Mighty Jacks, you could also do the same thing to them. Turn those into your little Christmas, Halloween ornaments for your Halloween tree. Have a Halloween tree up. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Ponies, skeletons in the dead of night. You know what? Give me a second. I think I might have a way of doing this easier for me. Just doing a little experiment. Come here, Alan. Will this Allen wrench be small enough to go through? No, I need a smaller one. Do I have a smaller one in here, or is that in my, Oh! Cat! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! I'm gonna harass you for it. Nope. Well, I had to look wherever I have my Allen wrenches. Sorry, now I have to rearrange everything, get it back up and sorted. There we go. I have a little fur line here. I think she rules everything, like most cats do. Alright. As of right now, I don't have a dedicated space for all of this. Come on. No. Damn it. This. Alright. Solid grip. Go ahead. Alright. That should do the trick. There we go. Alright. One more twist down. There we are. That's all done. Okay. Guys, look at this thing. It just wants to attack the arm. It cuddles the arm, it bites the arm, it loves the arm. Typical cat. Yeah. Can I continue doing this? No. You little love bite. You and your little biting bites. You think? Oh, look. I'm just gonna have to terrorize this thing. I'm just gonna have to terrorize it because it's just want to be a terror. Just want to be a terror here. Yeah. 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 Wants to come up and terrorize me, so I'm going to terrorize it back. I'm going to terrorize it back. There we go. No. No, 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 no. I'm going to terrorize it by being unfair. I'm going to be unfair by terrorizing him with these little scratchy scratch. Like, you bastard. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Yes, you see that. Alright. You good? We good? You happy? Yeah. This is one. This is the most terroristic cat I have. It's just a horrifying terroristic cat. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. All right, come on, you. Let's go down. Yeah. You know, what would make these cards even better is if they didn't actually have all the same phrases on the back and they had multiple phrases and, you know, like kind of rarities. It could have been something that could have got people to buy more of these. But that's marketing for you. That would, in addition, I think that would have been extra effort. Eventually, I'll get something to lock off all this. And actually, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to end up repainting all of this sooner or later. In fact, there's probably going to be a reconstruction if I could ever get the money for it. Alright. Alright. Tools, etc. Next, we're going into the Black Ranger. Time to turn you into an ornament as well. Come on, Zach. Black Ranger. And Adam. Embrace the call to action. Continue to save the day. Yeah, we get more sticker cards. By the way, anybody else ever got the Transformers? Which one was it? The Transformer ones that actually came with their cards. The hard plastic ones with the stickers on it. Oh, which model was that? Kingdom. Yeah, Transformer Kingdom with the golden disc on the back of it. You know what I hated about those cards is that they did not match the figure. You always ended up getting random Optimus Primes. I just wanted a Black Arachnia card. I wanted Black Arachnia when I got Black Arachnia. Silverbolt with Silverbolt. How hard is that? I don't. But no, Hasbro had to cheat the heck out on that. Like, we'll just put whatever. They'll buy them. They only want the figure. They don't care about the cards. Regardless if we care about the cards or not, it's just nice that you actually have the corresponding card with the corresponding toy. I don't know how many more Nemesis Primes I need, or ARC versions of it that turn into a Decepticon ship. From what I've seen underneath. I don't care for that. I didn't buy the ARC, so I don't want a card that's part of the ARC. Huh. A little silver could actually go right here to break up the black. For the horns. For the Mastodon's tusk. They have it here on the picture, so you know they're supposed to be right here. They got the outline, so get that silver paint out. Don't worry, we're almost done. We got 5 more to go after this one, so altogether 6. Yeah, I already got the ones I needed pulled out, so I could put these off to the side. Whoa, off to the side in a bag. They come in a Ziploc bag along with tape down, so you got residue all over it. There we go. Yep. Another card. That one's a little bit bent because of the way how difficult it was to get out of there. So yeah, if you guys find, I am still searching for the rest of these. I'll let anybody know if they want updates on it. I could probably let them know. I don't mind making more and selling them. It's probably a good idea if I could get another set. Although the original Yellow Ranger mold was created from these without the stands on the bottom. That mold still exists. Yeah. Don't hit the deal. There we go. Perfect. I want to take a look. Ooh, there is a color degradation with this one. This one has a little less white. In fact, it's actually bleeding through a lot. You can definitely tell some color differences between them. Not sure if it shows up that well on camera, in the light, but yeah, you can see this one's a lot brighter on the lighting than this one. That's color degradation up onto paints. So I need to stop hitting the camera, or I make everybody nauseous. Yeah. Now let's get to Adam / Rocky. No, Jason. Was it Jason, Adam, and Rocky? Were there 3 Red Rangers? In the 3 original Red Rangers? I remember Rocky. I remember Jason. I think... No, Adam was the Black Ranger. Never mind. Why did I think there was another, a 3rd Red Ranger in the original series? Yeah, it's a possibility. I'm surprised they didn't do what they did with Big Bad Beetleborgs and Joe. The girl who played Joe decided she wanted out, or I'm not 100% sure why they changed her. Oh, right. First things first, there's your Red Ranger card / sticker on the front. The leader of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. No, that's him now. He lost his leader role when the 6th Ranger came in. He's the co-leader. He's a secondary leader whenever the green one is. Or is the green one considered an unofficial leader? Good question. Alright, tight grip. Of course, there's going to be a lot of details down. Oh, looks like they... Right there. Twist. Grab again. Twist down. Grab again. And twist down. Yep. See, after you get a rhythm, it's pretty easy. Next, we go ahead and just make sure we get it in the right slot here. There we go. We got 1 Red Ranger down. 1 more to go. Okay. Yes? You think so? It's back. See? Things back. Can I open my hand? Alright. I think it's just because my hands move. It needs to attack them. See? It's leaving its little claw marks on them. Around. Alright. Let's see. No, that didn't do well. Ah, there we go. The bottom seems to have the weakest point. There we go. And there we go. This is trash. Again, the reason I don't have a Yellow Ranger is because they didn't make one. I want you guys to take a look real clearly. Let's see if we could actually... Oh! Alright, can we focus here a bit? Even if you can't read the writing because it's not wanting to focus. Give me a second. There we go. Clean some lens. And there we are. See, you have the Pink Ranger, Green Ranger, Black Ranger, Blue Ranger, Red Ranger. No Yellow Ranger. You make 5. You couldn't just have the main core right here. The main core of Rangers. You could have switched out the Green Ranger for the Yellow Ranger. Where's my Thugly Tran? My Trini. I want my Trini. I want Trini. And I don't mean the original version of her. I don't mean this version of her where she's a dude. They just those are some major pecs on her. Pecs and abs. Well, at this point, this could, in this day and age, this is still a woman. I digress. Looks like it's all of it's 1993 Bandai, made in China. Hiya, Chinese! Hiya, China! You made the wrong agenda! But technically the correct one. Technically it's correct but wrong. In the US it is wrong. In Japan it is correct. This figure has seen better days. It was just given to me as somebody who knows I love Power Rangers, and they found this and it's just like, yeah, I'll take it. But no, she is not becoming an ornament. He, she, it. Shim. Shim is not becoming an ornament. Hey guys, check it out. Not only does he have a butt, he has a nice bulge there for you. He's really bulging out. All the guys got a nice bulge for you female collectors. Or you other deviant collectors. Didn't notice that. Didn't notice that until he fell down. Alright. Jokes aside, entertainment aside, let's go ahead and continue on with our little crafting here. Alright. Here we go.
So awesome.
Strong grip and twist. Alright, we got a good twist there. There we are. It feels like one twist down. There we are. 2 Red Rangers, 3 Black Rangers, 4 Blue Rangers, 3 Pink Rangers are done. And soon to be 3 Green Rangers. Anybody out there who could find me a good mold or a 3D print mold that's about this size, like this, don't forget, go ahead, please, please, please drop the link in the comments down below on YouTube. I would much appreciate it. I don't know if Kick does not have a comment section after live streams, but it does have the chat section. I think it's still up, so you could add additional chats to it. Don't know if that works or not, or if it's just a replay of chats. So, or lack thereof, but it seems to have an option to actually send messages. So there's that. So if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead and do that. Let's just do it. Do that. Do that. Alright, so as we continue on with the Mr.NoPony show, we have the Green Ranger card. He-ya! Tommy Oliver, who was played by Jason David Frank. Which, I got a question. The fact that the original Red Ranger was named Jason, and when Jason David Frank came along, do you think it caused any confusion whenever they referred to the actor by his Austin St. Jones? Do you think it caused any issues when they called Jason on the stage, and both of them had to react when they were both on there, and they both reacted? Instead of, Tommy Oliver as your character, you respond to your original name, and you work with a co-worker that has the same name as your original name. It had to be something. It's just like, Jason. Yes. That's just a random thought I had. I don't think anybody's ever asked that. Alright. Once controlled by Rita Repulsa, he is now the fighter. He now fights against her. After losing his powers, Tommy, the Green Ranger, became the White Tiger Ranger. By the way, any of you have like lithographs or something, you could also add the little power coins back to the chest, which is something I really missed in the secondaries in season 2. They decided just to get rid of the power coins, but honestly, updated power coins would have definitely been better. You got some gold. I will probably actually take a gold marker and just go ahead and add that to that. That's just, you get your frontal view, but peripheral view, no. Nope. That is a thing. So anybody who's actually good at actually making smaller details, yeah, it's just solid gold. I'm pretty sure I could not put in the amount of tiny details. That would be more for somebody who likes to do what do you call Warhammer figures that are like big. This is probably like a deluxe, like one of the larger size figures for somebody like that. It's like, oh, this is easy compared to that. You could probably add on the details to the helmet that are missing, but these are $1.25 toys. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. I have to lock down. I'm actually going to have to hit directly there. Since I can't, I'm going to have to use the tips to actually break down a little bit of the center point here. And then push. Down. Alright, let's go ahead and line that up. Got everything? sure it's facing forward since his head is by the side. There we go. One Tommy Oliver down. Our Green Ranger. Green Ranger power. Green Ranger, go! Oh hell, this is all quiet. I forgot to add some background noise. Yeah. There we go. More. I know I'm at the end. I finally decided to actually add the background music. I'm an idiot. Not going to. Since we have to. Take it out. Just a little. Bit in the area. There we go. That should make it easier. Make sure you put it off to the side. Make sure it's in a place where nobody could get stabbed, especially yourself. Now, this should make it a lot easier to actually go in. There we go. Down, down. Yep, that made it a lot easier. A little bit higher than the other. No, it's about right. Yeah.
No!
Come on. Oh, and there we go. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more difficult than I wanted it to be. Hold on, I hear something else. Give me a second. Alright, apologies. I had to pick up a delivery that finally came in. Alright, let's continue on. It's going all wobbly on me. There we go. Much better. A little extra effort on this one. But we got it. We got it. Alright. Go ahead and just put everybody up here. Yeah! 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 Mua! Hoo-ha! Minya! I'm hooked on phonics. We got this. Aya! Aya! Look at all these colors! These rangers are everywhere! We have an even, almost an even amount. One more green ranger and we will get everything done. Right here. Bottom half. Bottom. There we go. Oh, trash. Place that over there. Just like Rita did, and we're just going to infiltrate his mind. Just going to drill deep into those Altuckers. Last time today. Alright, and there we go. All's left is to add all of these here. I'm going to do on my own time. So, there we are. We have all the rangers set up and ready for Christmas. Personally, I just like to double twist the wiring with the drill and call that a day and hook it around. The reason why I think this is a lot better, not to mention I don't like my ornaments hanging very low, because certain little things like to attack them whenever they're hanging too much. Plus, if you have cats, having plastic ornaments, figures, you could have. Give me a second. You could have like your animated spirit animals, like Easy Moonbow here, and which you can get right now over at Dollar Tree. They have Monster High, Barbie Doll, Sesame Street. Your location may vary up onto what they have inside of it. So you could turn these little static figures that nobody ever cares for and turn them into your personal little ornaments. This also includes what are they called? I don't know if they still make them, but the little candy eggs that have the secondary eggs outside of it with the Finders Keepers. There we go. That's it. The Finders Keepers with their little toys in them that are just little tiny figurines like this. Yeah. If you can find those out there, those would be great. Um, they're actually worth a lot more nowadays, but you know, you'll probably get one of those little rubber flat ones or something like that. You know, it's always good to actually make your own ornaments sometimes because companies are not going to make what you want. Uh, blind bags. Blind bags are perfect for these. Um, you get a bunch of little blind bags out there, you know. They come with these little static figures. You're like, oh no, not this one again. I got it like a dozen times already. Well, if you got a dozen of them, go to Amazon, buy you some of these, and make them into ornaments and resell them or put them on your trees, whichever one you want. You could have a Spy Family Christmas, Mighty Morphin Christmas, Pony Christmas, a Nightmare Before Christmas deal. I mean, come on, give me 1 second. I want to see something. I need to set that up. MLP. Yeah, Mighty Jacks. Good thing I do Jacks with a double X. Alright, let me switch over from this. Alright, we'll go into, nope, AB3. Alright, there we go. Yeah, just imagine turning these little figures. I wouldn't actually, but you know, you have multiple copies of these. You could either A, sell these, or B, turn them into figurines. Which, I mean, wow, that is great. View images. Hidden Despicables. I love these figures. I really do. I wish I was able to buy these. These things are like $15 a piece, and they are well worth the price. I mean, Mighty Jacks has really has some cool toys. I know it's been a while. You have your crystallized pony versions here. You know, regular ponies with some crystallizations here, or they have the full crystal models. You have your, these are awesome. I think that's just pure amazing gold. These would be perfect for your little Halloween, Halloween Christmas deal. Oh, that's kind of wicked. What is going on here? It's a double-eyed rainbow dash, or I'm not sure which eyes are the real ones, but damn, that is creepy and cool. Is it Demon Dash? Do we have a Demon Dash here? These are like $100 and something figures. This is a pre-order. Let's see if we could actually go to the merch site. More. Alright. Oh, cool. No, I don't. MLPmerch.com. Let's see if we can find the original Mighty Jacks. Mighty Jacks. Ooh. Oh, it's Derpy. Derpy Muffin Hooves. That's what I call her, Derpy Muffin Hooves. Since nobody can actually understand what her damn name is. affectionately called Derpy, Muffin, Hooves. We could also call her Muffin Bubble Hooves, because of her bubbles. You know, I think the bubbles just state out her personality, but Derpy Muffin Hooves is the official name that I give her. It's everything. Yeah. Adorbs. It's adorable. Is that Crystal really works with her mane? Oh, it's cute. She is one of the rarer and harder to get a hold of figures. I have a few of hers. Oh, take a look at this. For those of you who love Space Jam original. Isn't that cool? Now you can see what Lola's hiding on the inside. Do you want a slam when you got a jam?
What's that, Doc? Why, certainly. We just...
I think one of her eyes is winking here. Alright, let's see. Let's go at full gallery. Yeah. She's actually got a wink.
Oh, you silly humans! This is certainly unacceptable.
Whoa. Nobody told me Danny DeVito would be here. I don't know.
You're despicable. Oh, you're just as... Oh, you're just as sweet as ever. Yeah. I don't know, Doc. What do you think?
That is pretty cool. You got Bugs, Lola, Daffy, Marvin. It looks like they don't have a chase figure. Okay, Lola might actually be the chase figure. They may have made a limited amount of no images.
Yeah.
Look, they got a ton of no images here. 1997 Lola plushie. Cool. Did not know they actually made that. Mostly because I was a poor kid and I just went along the ride of whatever happens type of deal. $150. Yeah, furries would actually pay that. Oh, they got a $15 one. Cute. And I think that one's a smaller model. Yeah, it's a smaller one. Okay, we gotta do that. Oh wow, hairy monster and bugs in the castle.
You got something on your face, Doc.
What's up?
Oh, look at this. They got the complete collection and all I have is Wile E. Coyote.
What is this? Sorry, I'm just going into a random rabbit hole of things that are catching my eye. Come on. Random rabbit hole.
Oh, look at this. Invisible tonic. Vanishing fluids. Oh, he completely disappeared. Yeah, watch it, Doc. Oh, these are certainly some. This is certainly something. Water every hair. The vanishing Bugs Bunny.
And then there's the modern version. Okay. Get me the original outfit and put it on this
Lola. I do not like the updated look, team look. I have an original Michael Jordan here, which let's see. This my brain just went somewhere. Space Jam Michael Jordan basketball. I need the basketball port. Mine's missing it. It's a tall one. Electronic. Ow! I held that one back. I didn't want to blow your ears out. Ow! That hurt.
So awesome.
Let's see. There's the death ray. That's pretty cool. There we are. Anybody got a 3D print for his basketball? No, maybe. I need to see something. Okay, it's actually a full spear. Thought maybe just by the way he held it, it was different. No. Okay, I can actually find a 3D print of a basketball and just create that. What is that? What is that on the back? Oh, it's a stand. Okay, okay. You see, I don't have a stand. The fuck? I don't have the stand for him. I just have Jordan himself. And his outfit needs a touch up. Anybody who's actually really good at touching up these things, that would be great. I think mine still actually technically works. I haven't had any time to put a new. I remember him working about a year ago. Oh wow, they actually have them in casual clothes. Is that like a rare edition? Because that is the only one I see of it. Of him actually just being in a different tea time version. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly common. Okay, there's his Toon Squad, there's his golfing, and then there's his baseball career. Yep, see, this is how I have my figure right here. Actually, their shirt looks a lot better than the version I have. Oh wow, that one actually has posability. That was probably the 9-inch one. These things are practically stand-in plates. I think I could probably just recreate the stand itself. It's a possibility. I might be able to do that. But anyway, this rabbit hole, I went down it. We gotta be careful on Mighty Jack's website. Let's see. We don't want to show something that's. There we go. That's not feasible because we have Adam and Eve's. I don't know if they put sensors on their stuff here or not. Yeah. All right. My Little Pony Princess Crystal Memories Edition. What? You get all 4 of them? It's a full bundle with all 4. No guessing, no nothing. You get Cadence, you get Celestia, you get Looney, you get Twily. All in the regal little poses. That is super adorable. Oh my god, they are really cute. You could actually buy them individually for $25 a piece, or just buy them as a full collection for saving 4 cents off of them. That's not much of a deal, but these are $15 a piece, so you could get a random one right here. I think you could buy the full box. Yeah, tray of 6, 80, 89, 64. And you're not guaranteed all of them in a tray of 6. You are not. This is a blind bag, limited release, open edition, 4-inch PVCs. Licensed characters are rare. Rare characters not guaranteed. Single box purchases are random. No repeats in trays of 6. Okay, so if you actually buy the tray of 6, you get all 6 of them. So it's guaranteed for all of them. So there are no repeats in it. So, yeah. Okay, so you could buy the full collection or randomize it at 15. Oh, oh my queen. Or I should say, Princess of all the lands, Twilight Sparkle, Crystal Mane. Oh my gosh, I want this. Oh, I so want it. And it's a pre-order. Oh, it's spring. Wait, spring has already come and gone this year. Estimated. It's summertime, people. It's summer. But still beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, she's back in stock. We get Nightmare Moon. Oh, yes, cool. Oh, we get Granny. The Frenzy Hidden Despicables, My Little Pony Series 2. Let's see. Limited release. Product dimensions. Descriptions. Here we go. Prototypes shown. Final product may vary. Series 2 features each pony described as Jason Prince's iconic dissection style. Guys, give me a second.
Shoot him, probably. I believe she's armed. Like, literally, you could just call that in and be like, hey, I contacted another officer. I pulled up beside him. I didn't recognize him. I tried to initiate conversation and he didn't respond. He was acting very strangely. Could I get some information possibly? You know, like they all should know each other. Like they're constantly on radio with each other. Should have stopped him and verified his badge info. I don't know if stopping him would have been the correct thing to do because he had already attempted to kill 2 people. Like, you shouldn't engage someone one-on-one like that, and especially being a woman, I don't think she would have succeeded if she had stopped him. But at the bare minimum, fucking call that shit in. At the bare fucking minimum. And especially if he's acting suspiciously, and for some reason your woman brain hasn't caught up to the situation yet, and you expect he's doing the same thing as you, and so he's going to be going to the same house as you. That would be even more of a reason to call it in and be like, hey, there was a police officer acting suspiciously. I might need backup on this wellness check, right? Like, get info from dispatch is the proper response? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just to cap him, order him on the ground. If he refuses to plug him, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you could have asked dispatch if there was another officer in the area. They track the locations of all on-duty cop vehicles. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How dare you? A woman can die just as easily as a man can. What do you mean by this? How bad are you that you can't recognize the guy as a fake cop? I mean, yeah, also a fair point.
Ballistic mask. He was armed and carrying a flashlight. Before he entered the home, 2 Brooklyn Park police officers arrived at the scene. They too had been dispatched to check on Senator and Representative Portman after learning of the shooting of Senator Hoffman. When they arrived at the scene, they saw Belter's black SUV parked in the driveway with the emergency lights flashing, and they saw Belter standing in front of the house several feet from the door. When Belter saw the officers get out of the car...
You can't blame her if everything seemed normal. Sir, especially after all officers have been notified that there was a shooting at a state lawmaker's home, it is not normal to pull up beside another police officer, ask what that police officer is doing, and have that police officer ignore you. That is not normal. Even if we remove the context of all of them having known about the shooting, it's still not normal for an officer to ask another officer what they're doing and that officer stares straight ahead and ignores them entirely. That is abnormal. That is abnormal, sir. Wearing an obvious fucking latex mask. The cops couldn't catch him because they were busy sanitizing their hands.
He drew his weapon and began firing. He rushed into the house through the front door, firing into it. He repeatedly fired into the house, and when he entered, he murdered Representative Portman and her husband, Mark. The Brooklyn Park police officers fired at Belter as he rushed into the home, but he escaped into the home and out the back. Officers recovered Belter's 9mm Beretta, along with the body armor and the mask, behind the home along his path of flight when he fled on foot. They later searched Belter's car, where they found 5 more firearms, including assault-style rifles and a large quantity of ammunition. Belter also had in his car notebooks containing a list of more than 45 Minnesota state and federal elected officials, including Representative Portman. Now,
We already know about the
planned his
charges.
attack.
I just want to know if they have any more information for us.
Counts 3 and 4. I'm going to turn it over to Special Agent Alvin Whitson from the FBI.
Special agent!
Thanks, Joe. Good morning. My name is Alvin Winston, and I serve as the special agent in charge of the FBI Minneapolis field office, which covers the states of Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. I want to begin by extending my deepest condolences to the families of the victims and to the community that has been shaken by this devastating act of violence. Our thoughts remain with those who are grieving.
Did he just say that he killed those two after the woman cop Yeah, after the woman cop had the encounter with him, he then went on to kill the 2 people, which, again, I was saying that the timeline of this is very, very weird. Because he goes to the first lawmaker's house, he shoots them, but doesn't ensure that they're dead, leaves, go to 2 other houses where the lawmakers are on vacation or otherwise not home, and this is after claiming that he had done extensive surveillance and extensive information gathering about these people's schedules and where they'd be. So why would he purposefully go to 2 houses if he had actually done the surveillance and written it down in notebooks? Why would he go there? Because he would know that they wouldn't be home if he had actually been doing good surveillance. And then the final home he goes to after he encounters the female police officer is where he shoots into the door, gets into the home, and then assassinates the other 2 politicians. The 2 politicians who are Democrats who stepped off the plantation and voted bipartisanly with Republicans to no longer give illegal immigrants access to public health care funding. That's very interesting. That's very interesting, the timeline of this entire event.
And all who have been impacted by this tragedy. Over the weekend, the people of Minnesota and the nation have been watching closely as this case has unfolded. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension provided a detailed update yesterday, so I won't repeat those specifics. This was a targeted attack against individuals who answered the call to public service. The FBI's role in moments like this is clear. To stand alongside our partners, bring federal resources, intelligence capabilities, and reach to the effort, not just to apprehend the individual responsible, but to understand the full scope of the threat. That work continues. This case became the largest coordinated manhunt in Minnesota's history.
It was 2
We
days.
are proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with our law enforcement partners across the state. No single agency could have done this alone. And because of that unified effort, a dangerous individual was taken into custody. Let me say this clearly. Political violence has no place in this country.
Correct. Assassinations on
FBI,
any
alongside
side
our
are fucking
partners,
awful.
will
Don't
remain
do them.
focused on the work ahead and on ensuring justice is served. And with that, I'll hand it over to Drew.
Wasn't there also no King's paperwork in the car? That is what I've heard, but I don't have the image of it. I don't have the image of it. This is just recapping. No manifesto, many notebooks full of plans. Federal charges once again. Alright, so probably don't need to listen to the rest of this as we already have all of that information. But yeah, this whole thing very unfortunate. I don't like seeing people lose their lives, you know. It doesn't really matter what political beliefs they have in comparison to mine. I don't want people to be getting assassinated, and it seems pretty fucking crazy. The images were on Asmon's stream earlier for the No Kings paper. Patchouli, thank you. None of this makes sense. A glowy dance out here looking like you're playing max 300 on heavy at 2x speed with reverse arrows. Oh my god. The pictures are too easy to find. They were supposedly flyers. Looks more like a stack of printer paper with a few pages on top with the words No Kings scrawled on them in Sharpie, glowy as fuck. This is the No Kings flyers. Are they saying no manifesto? They said they found one in the car and they wouldn't release it. They're saying they don't want to use the word manifesto because it's to them. They're saying it's not a manifesto. It's just a bunch of like ranting, I guess. But like, just because it's not coherent wouldn't make it not a manifesto. If it's a guy who carried out a shooting and planned on carrying out more shootings, especially if they're politically motivated, you know. It's schizobabble. All of these manifestos are schizobabble, no matter how well, like, presented they are. You love how this went from right-wing hate to manifesto to, ignore this. There's no manifesto. Don't look on the left or on left violence. Ignore the man behind the scenes. True. Anthony, thank you. The two that died were a politician and her husband, not two Dems. The other politician survived. As far as I know, the two that died, the woman and her husband, were both, like, political people. They were the ones who voted with Republicans against illegal immigrants being given access to healthcare. They called the Danny Phantom shooter's psychotic fanfic a manifesto. What's the issue here? That's a great question. That's a great fucking question. Still wild to you how the Vegas shooter supposedly either removed or broke storm-resistant glass inward into his suite. I still would like to know what the fuck happened in Las Vegas, man. We still don't have information there. We still don't have info. But, yeah, these are the No Kings. Yeah, this just looks like blank-ass printer paper that he wrote No Kings on in Sharpie. So, I don't really know why he had these, or like what he was planning on doing, because like it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Photos of flyers inside the vehicle of the suspect in today's shooting. Okay. Alright. Guys, didn't hear the story about the Las Vegas shooting? I mean, it was years ago, unless there's a new story. That's printed. The K's match too well in Kings. So, like, he wrote it on, like, one paper and then photocopied it a bunch? Is probably what happened. Because, like, that's not a normal font. MK Ultra mode. No Kings are written on napkins. Well, they're not napkins, it's printer paper. No real updates on the cartels either. There was one over the weekend? One what? The No Kings protest was in the UK too? Do they not know what the UK stands for? Yeah, I have a tab on that somewhere where, like, they had to rename the No Kings protest in a couple of places because people on the left there actually like the monarchies. The bulge in the top right of the arm of the letter. Yeah, so I'm assuming he, like, wrote it on one paper and then photocopied it a bunch. A manifesto is a public declaration of intent behind the actions the individual took, laying out their reasoning. Maybe they don't want to call it a manifesto because it doesn't clarify the intention of the nut job. Potentially. Potentially. Recently there was a footage that came out of the first...
I got a question. Why did he actually write it on and copy No Kings like that? Good question. Enter Magadouches. That's actually wonderful. Drink Magadouches. Oh, that's just wonderful, you know. I'll just keep a check going. What the hell's going on here? And brainwashed. Poopa. Alright guys, let me go ahead and just pause that real quick. Yeah. I'm just gonna rename that to AB3 F2. Alright. Okay guys, that's all I'm going to do for today. Thank you guys for showing up, coming in, and I enjoyed all the fun things that we have done. I may come back later today for a new broadcast. So that's all we got for today's broadcast. Hope to see you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on twitch.com, kick.com, x.com, and here on YouTube. Thank you for showing up and liking and disliking my videos. Bye.